Hi, I'm Chef Neil. I'm going to show you how to make a really nice roast Sunday lunch here. So what we've got here is some minced turkey. I've got some onions, some cranberry sauce, and a little bit of chicken stock. I've got sprouts, I've got some carrots and parsnips, butter, milk powder, and stuffing here. The reason why we're adding the milk powder and the butter into the vegetables is just to increase the calories. The other thing I've got in here is some sausage and bacon. I'm going to try to make some like pigs in blankets here. So as you can see, I've skinned the sausage. It's really important that we actually skin the sausage, because when we come to blend it, if it has a skin on, it's going to not go smooth at all. It's going to be very lumpy. The bacon, I've just diced it up. I'm just going to boil these in the water, bring them to the boil, and then I'm going to blend them separately. So I've got my sausage here. So what I'm just going to do is put the sausage into the pan here, and I'm just going to break it down. I just want to break it up slightly. Keep stirring it as it goes along, and keep breaking the sausage up, yeah? It'll make it a lot easier to blend down. And then I'm just going to cover it with water and bring it to the boil. The same goes for your bacon as well. Just put your bacon into the pan. There we go. You don't want to be frying it. And then just cover it with a little bit of water and just bring it to the boil. The reason why we don't fry any of these things is because if you fry your bacon and stuff like that, it'll be really hard to blend down. We're using like a nice smoked bacon in here, so we get a nice combination of the sauces as they go along. Just take the heat, drop it down to a low heat once it comes to the boil, and we're just going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes, okay? I'm going to cook the turkey off now. Just put the oil into there, okay, so it just slightly heats up. I'm just going to sweat my onions off into there as well. Okay, there's my minced turkey. Again, I'm just going to break this down, and I'm just going to let it start to cook off in the pan. If you want to add salt and pepper at this point, you can. If you want to add some sage, but there's many other meats you can use at this point, yeah? If you wanted to use minced lamb, minced pork, minced beef, you could put that into there as well. The reason why we use minced meats, yeah, is they're a lot easier to blend down. If you use something like roast beef, roast lamb, roast pork, because they're baked in the oven, they become very dry and they become very fibrous, and they're a lot harder to blend down. I'll put the stock cube into there, just bring it down, it'll start to melt away. Put my cranberry jelly into here as well. That's going to add a really nice flavour into there. And then I'm just going to cover it with water, bring it up to the boil, and then I'm going to simmer it for about 20 minutes. So we've got our meats on the go here. So we've got that lovely turkey roast on there with the cranberry through there, the sausage and the bacon. You just got to do the vegetables now. I've got some nice sprouts here as well. Okay, the thing about the sprouts is you've got to make sure you overcook them slightly. But again, try not to lose the colour out of them as well. That's really important. So the water's got to be boiling for the sprouts. I only ever boil my sprouts for about 2 to 3 minutes, but I'm just going to do them a little bit longer here to make sure that I've cooked them all the way through. I've got a nice little bit of carrots and parsnip mash into there. Just put it into the pan and just bring it to the boil. That only takes about 2 or 3 minutes just to cook, and then it's the blending. So we're going to blend the vegetables. We do the parsnips and the carrots, and we do the sprouts. We add the milk powder and the butter into there. We blend them till they're smooth. We add 1 scoop of Nutilis clear. We're going to blend them for 20 seconds, and then we're going to let them stand for 90 seconds. And then we end up with some perfect vegetables. So what you're looking for is that really nice, soft texture where they just hold up on themselves. That's the type of texture for pureed food that we're looking for. We've cooked off the turkey and cranberry, so what we're going to do now is blend it. So we put all the liquid and everything into the blender, blend it down till it's smooth, add 2 scoops of Nutilis clear into there, put it on the blender for 20 seconds, and then we pour it into the bowl. Now we're going to do the last part of the recipe. We're going to do the bacon and sausage wraps. So what we're going to do is blend the sausage and the bacon. We're going to add 1 scoop of Nutilis clear into there, blend them separately, and then let them stand for 30 seconds. You know, whenever you make like a roast meal or anything like that, it's really nice to have a nice accompaniment with it. So we're going to do a nice little sage and onion stuffing with this as well. So we're going to use the pre-bought stuffing, so we've cooked it off, then we're going to put it into the blender, we're going to put 100 mils of hot water over the top of it, and then we're going to blend it for 20 seconds. You've got to make sure it's totally smooth. And then what you're going to do after that is add your 1 scoop of Nutilis clear into there, blend it for another 20 seconds, then pour it into the bowl, and we'll have a really nice accompaniment for the roast turkey. To make these, you need a piping bag. So I just got a piping bag with like a wide nozzle in the bottom of there. If you don't have a piping bag, you can just spoon the sausage on the top of it. Okay, so we just take the sausage and put it into the piping bag. Next thing you do is you've got your bacon there. Can you see how nice and soft it is? It's not a really thick, like mashed potato texture. It's lovely and soft. And all you need to do is take a little bit of scraper, take a piece of cling film, and then just spread the bacon onto there in like a little section like that. Okay? And then just take your sausage and you just pipe your sausage into the middle of there like that. And then you just take your cling film, you roll it over the top, and just pull the cling film back. There you are. And just roll it gently like that. And there you have a nice little sausage and bacon wrap. I made this really lovely roast turkey lunch. So I'm going to pipe some. I'm going to use like a nice little cutter. I'm going to quenelle the stuffing into here. I'm going to use a scoop for the sprouts. And there you can see I've got the bacon and sausage wrap there ready to go onto the plate and things. So you can see there's loads of different ways that we can present these meals. And remember, we eat with our eyes, and this is so important. So the first thing we do is just take the turkey and then we just put it into the mold like that. So we can just put that over the top of there like that. Then we just take our sprouts and we just take one scoop, put the sprouts onto the side there like that. Okay? Then you just want to do a quenelle. It's just like taking 2 little teaspoons and then you just roll it like that. Okay? And then we just put that onto the side of the plate like that. I just take my piping bag and I'm going to pipe a nice little carrot shape on there. Can you see how we're getting that beautiful colour onto there? To me, that is so important as well. Then I'm going to take my lovely little sausage and bacon wrap. Okay, where I come from, we call these pigs in blankets. So that goes onto there. So the moment of truth is, let's just lift this off here. Oh, look at that. Absolutely perfect. But you know what we need is we need a little bit of a finishing touch to it. So what I got in here is some nice little cranberry. So I'm just going to push it through the sieve. And there we go, just on the top of there, like that. Perfect, just what I'm looking for. And there we have a beautiful roast turkey dinner. Cranberry, turkey, a lovely sausage and bacon wrap, stuffing, sprouts, and a lovely combination of carrot and parsnip. Look at that. You eat with your eyes. It looks absolutely divine. Enjoy.